So you never want to get a lettuce too firm. Once you get too firm, it starts cooking inside, you get your tip burn in there. You want enough room for air to get in there, and that's a perfect iceberg lettuce, that one actually. It was cut this morning, delivered to Coles by 1 o'clock this afternoon. That'll be in their store by 6, 7 o'clock tonight.
We do our iceberg and cos lettuce, cabbage, celery.
Cauliflower's our major winter crop. Really our main grown is lettuce all year round. All our tractor lines all done by GPS too, Steve.
You know, we probably produce 6 million iceberg lettuce a year, 1 million cauliflowers, probably 1 million celery, so you know, it's some good volume. We supply a few of the major chain stores.
There's probably, in lettuce, probably 3 of us are up on the top there. Every box is hand washed before it gets stacked on a pallet. Now the chain stores have got a new ordering system. They're trying to really keep their stock levels low. They don't want anything on hand, they want to keep it fresh daily, which is good for the consumer.
Oh, it's something you've got to grow into, I suppose. It's not the sort of thing you're going to sort of walk off and go and do.
You've got to have a passion for it.
Where it all began, it began with my dad. When he came to Australia, he had a little property in Balcatta. My wife and I moved to Wanneroo. Andrew was in the garden with me for quite a while. Then Michael come in.
Oh, we used to do it before school, after school. We just loved the land, it's just in the blood to do it. He gave us enough good advice so we could do it ourselves. He's always been the backbone behind a whole lot of it.
We were with a previous banker and we just could not move forward with them. Times were tough. There was no breathing room, no breathing space. We couldn't move. We had no opportunity of moving forward at all.
They didn't support the grower. They didn't understand the industry like
Bankwest agribusiness do.
Like agribusiness do, that's right.
Yeah, first introduction was in 2002. Met the family to take over their finances.
They looked at our business. They had an idea of the agriculture and the horticulture side of things.
We understood market gardens and broadacre and livestock.
They could see what we needed. They gave us opportunity, and from there on we just moved forward. You know, in our industry we work on a supply and demand situation. We don't know, what's around the corner.
Only 2 years ago this place was wiped out.
It's huge, we lost our whole crop, which we lost a couple of months of income. Trying to maintain our staff and look after what we got, as well as putting a new crop in and get ready and start again.
We understand that things can go wrong, like hailstorms or droughts or drops in commodity prices.
Yeah, we talk regularly on a situation like that. You'd inform Tim and let him know what's going on and what we're up against over the next few months.
They were behind us all the way.
We made sure that they were being looked after by people with that understanding, with that knowledge.
Oh, like I say, with the other bank, I don't think they would be. We wouldn't be here now.
When they were looking to finance the expansion of their business, we had to work off future projections, not past actual results. And we had the expertise to make a decision based on what we believed were sound expectations.
Over the last 8 years, we've accumulated to get where we are. New cooling systems and more facilities, and expanded and bought more machinery.
New sheds, new cool rooms, new hydro coolers, new machinery, trucks, new dams around the farms. Just the list goes on.
The pumping station here, that's controlling the big dam that we got over in the background.
Within 2 hours we can have water the whole 150 acres. That dam there's 9 million litres. In the middle of summer, it runs out, it runs dry. We were one of the first ones to hire a hydrovac cooler. Then we originally bought the higher one out. For what the hydrovac does in 20 minutes, it'll take up to 48 hours in a conventional cool room. So it saves significant cool room space. So we outgrew ourselves with room and storage. Plus we do all our own transport. We've got 4 trucks, so everything's undercover. Cool room's set at 2 degrees. So we store all our rainwater, use it just for internal misting. Well, a forklift can come out of your flat stick. As soon as the fork touches there, the door's up before he's gone through it and closes straight away behind it.
It's hard to say how much money this door saves, but common sense tells us the more we keep that fridge door closed, the less work it's going to take to keep things cool.
If you never had that sort of gear, you could not have got into for supermarkets and for setting stuff over east. It's a modern technology. My dad came to Australia with a suitcase And this is the result.
I think, yeah, we have got plans for the future. I think the next step will be a big one, which should last us through and probably be the last one, I'd say. That's great just to have the opportunity knowing we can make that next step forward.
Certainly there's a long history now and, you know, there's no immediate plans to change.
He's had long-term experience with our business and watch us grow. He's got a lot of trust in us and we've got a lot of trust in him.
I'm proud of what they've gone and done. And if it hadn't have been for Bankwest, they wouldn't be in this situation.